our district governor, Shab and his lovely wife, Bricia. Shab grew up in poverty in Lebanon. He survived through a civil war. He also he left Lebanon in 1978. He became a U.S. citizen in 1986. He has a BS degree in civil engineering and also a master's degree in structural engineering from Long Beach State. He is married to Bricia, and they travel a lot to Mexico and Central America. She's Dr. Bricia, and she does dental work, and they do it together. With that, they have 4 children, 1 son, 3 daughters, and all of their children are college graduates. I'm not going to go into any more without further ado, because when Shab speaks to us, he will hit on a lot of these things that are in his bio. So Shab, welcome.
Well, I am honored and privileged to be standing in front of great Rotarians in our district and great leaders in our district. And our journey in Rotary will never be the same if it wasn't for great Rotarians like yourself in our district. We just met with the board today, and I hope we were kind enough. I don't know. Were we kind to you? Sure. So, but thank you all for sharing with us what we do in your community and in international. It was heartwarming to see a club like yourself, the magnitude of service you give to our community and the world, and also your passion to bring someone else and involve them in our community and our service. So, with all the passion that you pour into our community, you are making a big difference in the world. And this moment is going to be to recognize some of the great Rotarians in this club that makes this Rotary world just fantastic world to live in. So, before I start my 2-hour speech, so we're going to just honor a couple people in this club, and then we'll go on. Well, first of all, I would like to have all the new Rotarians, please stand up and come on over. All the new Rotarians. Stand up, Barbara. You're a new Rotarian.
Define new. How old do you have to be to be
this year Rotarian. So I didn't have the chance to come in and be honored by inducting you, but I just want to welcome you officially on our visit today. My wife and I, we are honored to have you in our district, and hopefully you will be able to stay for a long time. And hope also that you will invite someone. Like we said earlier, you will change, you will touch someone in the community. And by inviting someone else to this community, to Rotary, you're just only assuring that Rotary service will never ever be interrupted in the world. Because people, young like yourself. I want to thank you, and I want to welcome you officially to our district. So with that, my wife is going to give us some new pins for membership, and I want to welcome you again. Thank you again for being here. I'm very proud to be serving. And it's our program, and our service to our youth has shown a lot of advantage. We have a scholarship, peace scholar over here, and I am proud that our programs are working in the work. She comes back to serve Rotary like Rotary has served her well. thank you for being a Rotarian. Thank you again. All right. All right.
Yeah. Good old school.
Yeah. That's right.
I'll make go sleep some.
I do that.
Thank you.
Did last week when he was.
Thank you again. Please have
Really,
some.
this
Thank you. Tim, will you stand up please for a second?
Yeah, what I do.
Come on.
Yeah.
You know, Tim didn't have to do what he did for us as Rotarians, just like himself. He lived in his big home on this town, and he let us stay at one of the rooms in his hotel, and he accomplished for that. But also, while we're sitting over here today and we're listening to Tim, and I see the echo of the newness, the passion just coming from Tim. And you know what? We're going to have a fantastic year. And your leader, Rudy, your governor next year, our governor next year. With him, you're going to change the way we think about Rotary. Thank you for bringing so many members also for Rotary. And thank you for hosting us. With that, we're going to present you with our theme. You probably don't. You're going to wear it. Yeah.
Well, I gotta go to the Rotary conference, so now
Gee, we're finally going to see Tim in a tie.
I know. Can you
That'll be
believe
the
that?
day.
Today, your president gave me a new job to honor some of you that really passionate about bringing members into our family of Rotary. And Mr. President, would you please perhaps read their name, and then we'll help you distribute.
Okay.
All right?
First, this is a new program that Rotary International has established that gives a Rotary pin with a backer that designates the number of people that they sponsor. And so what I wanted to do was just give out the pins, have our district governor. The first one is to Anita Gray.
Anita.
Yay!
Oh, I always stand in the way of the camera, so.
Wherever you want in the camera and the picture.
Okay, thank you. Maybe we should think about another time. Okay. All right. Fancy.
Yes.
Thank you.
Another pin.
Yeah. Thank you, Anita, for reaching out and changing somebody's life. Thank you.
And the second is Judy Bronstein.
Judy,
around,
Shab,
Judy.
come on.
Judy,
Yeah. Doesn't even know.
thank you again for your passion. Thank you.
And the third is for Tim Ellis, who has brought in 3 new members this year.
All right.
Keep this up, Tim, and you get to be president.
Yeah, that's your
Costs me
reward.
money to be my friend, you know. The only guy I gotta go out with, I gotta bring cash.
Well, thank you. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
well, we'll give it to someone. That's supposed to go to Tim, I guess, so. Well, it's all right, we'll give it to Tim later on. Anita, thank you very much for your leadership again. We already honored Anita somewhere else, so, thank you for your leadership. And you can see that the district is aiming at developing new leadership in the district. And Anita has shown a lot of leadership in our district. I want to thank you. I thank you again for all you do in our district. Thank you. At this moment, your president, we talked a little bit, and he said, I would like to honor few Rotarians in my club that have gone just a little bit over in their service. They probably thought they're going to be just serving on a little level, but they just went over that 1 degree level of service to make them a distinguished Rotarians that serve with a lot of passion. And that 1 degree we talked about is the degree that changes the water from still water to vapor that drives locomotives and engines and also light up the world with their service. So those Rotarians are distinguished in your club and in their community. One of the Rotarians, she's done a lot of the programs in this club. She also sits and works with Angel View, and that's a great place for us. We do shop at Angel View a lot. And also, she helps the Interact clubs. And also, she works with the Thanksgiving special. And since I joined Rotary, I always have looked up to Judy. Judy, would you stand up?
Yay, Judy. That's my barber. Not mine.
And this award, it says Service with Passion Award.
Oh, that's great.
Only in this district you will see this done. And we designed that with the help of Kim and Barry Braswell. I imagined it in my mind and they put it to reality. And whoever you see in this district with that award, that means they just went over that 1 degree. And they pushed themselves for that little great service. Judy, thank you, and thank you again for all your service. And it's my honor to you, on behalf of your club and on behalf of your president, to present you. Thank you. And we're going to just let you step over there because we're going to get some more people out. But, so just right there. For one person, one Rotarian in this club, I always see him everywhere we go because he always driving this daisy sometimes. And also he's setting up the club. Got a lot of passion for Rotary. He always tells me a joke everywhere and he lights up my world every time I see him. And also, one great thing about him, his passion to our organization and to our foundation. You see, foundation is the heartbeat of Rotary, and he is full of passion for our foundation of Rotary. And then, he doesn't stop there. He just goes around and finds a project that will benefit others in the world and serve others in the world. Bob, would you stand up, please?
Yay, Bob. We've never heard any of the jokes you
My
mentioned,
pleasure,
but
and my honor, after all these years. I never told you. Yeah, you never told me this. You tell me many things. And it's my honor, on behalf of your members of your club. And Judy does not cut my hair.
only one.
Again, just be there for a second. Yeah. Well, you know, sometimes changes are really painful. And you just did a big change in your club. And someone in your club has helped you do that change. You know, we always says, you know, it's the secret of your success is your ability to change and adapt. And he helped you do that. But just by moving over here, it just brings some new feeling into the members in your club. So this person not only have done that, he participates in coins for kids, and he's recognized a lot of the club members when they come in and what they do, and also he's got a lot of sense of humor. So, Bob, Elsinore, will you please come up? Maybe, but you know, we're gonna honor you anyway today.
Nice.
So, Bob, Bob, I'm honored and privileged to present you on behalf of your club and your members. Thank you very much. Well, you see, you will not be really informed very well unless somebody writes that newsletter. And somebody spends the time to inform all the Rotarians in your club, and us also in the district, what you are doing in the club. And that connects you with the district and the world. So, and also, somebody who does everything, the president, sometimes, you know, he pays very well, by the way. So he does everything that the president asked him to do and the Rotarian asked him to do. So, Mike, Will, will you stand up? Take that away from me. Thank you very much. No,
They come up here when they're friends. And us too. What do you mean, friends?
I would like to.
well, this one last Rotarian, he is my mentor for Rotary. And he is the first person that I ever listened to. And when I listened to him, I just became a Rotarian the time I listened to him. He's always have done more than the district or this club would ask him to. And he has led this district and led all the Rotarians and a lot of things, a lot of great things to do. And with his leadership and with his also kindness and wise ideas, he's the kindest man that I will ever probably meet in Rotary. And every time I talk to him, he calmed the heck out of me this year. He told me, you kill people with kindness. That's the only thing you can do to recognize people and get along. And he changed my life and the way I do things. Milk, would you stand up? You know, Milk and Sandra, they've been a great part of our life, my wife and I. And you know, it's just like a father that I don't have right here. So with the wisdom, it just the kindness and wisdom, it's just beyond. So it's my pleasure and my honor to present to you with service with passion and work. Thank you. Please rise up and thank you. Well, the president says I have only 2 hours left. Well, you know, I started my journey of service about 16 or 17 years ago. And my wife, since I met her about 7 years ago, she decided she's not going to let me have the fun by myself. So she decided to join Rotary right away. My wife is a dentist by profession. She gave up practicing just to be a Rotarian, but she still practices whenever we go to South America and some other places. And we have projects in South America, in 3 countries in South America we travel to, and I am privileged to have her in my life helping. And she's the kindest